We're here with Tori Allah, and you are
an intuitive feng shui master.
intuitive feng shui master, and that's what we're talking about in this segment. Now, Tori, these are such beautiful plants.
Aren't they gorgeous?
They are.
They're gorgeous.
Some of them are for inside, though, and some of them for outside.
Right.
So this is an indoor plant, right?
Right. It's what the Chinese call a fortune plant. This is used in all the Chinese restaurants. If you want to go in and take a look at some of the plants that Chinese restaurants have, they would normally have what we call a fortune plant, such as this. I don't know the actual name for it, the biological term, but you do have this as a fortune plant.
You kind of are dressed in Chinese garb today.
Yes, this is the what colors that we use.
Is that your background Chinese? Or?
I'm part Chinese. I'm part Chinese, Japanese, and Portuguese.
Wow.
It's a mixture.
And you're from Hawaii, so you have that
Hawaii.
Wonderful island influence and culture
of course,
too.
Yes. That was embedded in me.
Which is, you have to learn how to dance, you have to learn an instrument usually, right?
I play ukulele, and I dance to hula. I still dance to this day, and I still play the ukulele. It's just part of our culture.
We're going to have you back, and we're going to do something on the sand behind us.
Oh, it's going to be fun. We could teach you how to play ukulele. Just find a ukulele, I'll teach you a song. It's very easy.
And the Hawaiians know about connecting with nature. Don't you
Yes.
say a prayer before you start the
Yes.
hula, or
Yes.
even the big dinner, what is that called, of course?
The luau.
The luau.
Yes.
Don't you start a prayer, because I've done that
Yes.
in Hawaii, and isn't it
Yes.
connecting to nature in the four different areas, north,
Right.
south, east, and west?
Of course.
So,
Of course, you have to.
and the Chinese, of course, know about the importance of nature. What type of plant, though, is this?
This is what they call, like I said, the fortune plant, and you can ask the Chinese people and, go to any Chinatown near your neighborhood.
Did they have these at the garden stores? You say, I want a fortune plant, and they'll know what you're talking about?
Yes, they would. They would.
Okay.
They would have this, a Chinese fortune plant. And, this particular plant, I have some of the Chinese
Yes,
little
what is
ornaments.
this? Why are you putting ornaments in
Okay,
here?
the ornament is because this particular Chinese plant is for money. So we want the fortune to go toward money. And what Christopher's holding up is this old Chinese money. And so we've got the old emblem for money and the current emblem for money. You see the circular one is the current, and then the boat-looking one is actually the old emblem.
Looks like a genie where you can wish
I
for anything
love
you
that.
want.
And it comes true. So, and again, this is a similar thing, and they've incorporated in this particular old Chinese money. They have these Chinese coins that wrap, and it's very tedious. A lot of work involved.
This is real money here.
This is real money.
I didn't even notice that until I was like, oh, it's a pretty design, but these are coins.
Yeah, it's a little symbolic of coins. They don't have any intrinsic value other than they're decorative. But
They
then,
seem metal.
yes,
right?
they're brass, and of course brass meaning you have in feng shui you need metal to bump up everything. You need red to fire it.
That's a wealth color, right?
Yes.
A power color
Yes,
and
power
wealth.
and wealth. Yes.
They use these in casinos, I think, right?
Yes, they feng shui casinos now in Las Vegas. So whenever I go there, I can really see who feng shuied it and
What's going on.
what type of feng shui they use, because there's 3 different types.
Well, your guides have told you what to wear too,
Yes,
right?
this is a traditional colors that feng shui masters use, which is the gold and the red, the power for the black for grounding. I also use, and this is my little secret I'm sharing.
Oh, good. We love secrets.
Yes, I make my own bracelets, and this particular bracelet comes from Tibet, and I buy this Om. So there's some Om beads in here.
Om is the sound of the earth.
Yes, Om.
Yeah.
If you do the Om, that is
For meditation.
For meditation.
Yeah.
The brass to empower that, because you need metal. So I have all of that here. So
And do you sell this, or is that just for yourself?
I actually do make them, custom make, and I do sell them.
What is your website?
My website is, you would go into www.tori, TORIALLAH.com, and if you want to email me, it would be Tori Allah, TORIALLAH@AOL.com. If you would like a bracelet, I do custom make them.
And we'll put that information
kind.
too on our website, ChristopherValentineShow.com. We'll have links to Tori's site so you
Yes.
can get all of her great products.
Yes, it's fun. It's
So,
fun.
this kind of reminds me, this is something the nature spirits would do, is decorate a tree. It's almost like
Yes.
Christmas, and
Right.
you're adding to the vibration, and you're
Exactly.
adding to the intention, right?
Right.
Now, this looks like a fortune one to me too.
Okay, well, it may look like that to you because it has green on the outside, but in this particular person that I made this for was having some health issue, so I put green. I chose a vase that had green on the outside for health, and also purple on the inside. You can't really see the purple very well on TV,
yeah.
but the purple for spiritual health too. So we want to do the physical and the spiritual health together.
Is this a bamboo? What type of plant is this?
Yes, this is the bamboo. You're totally right. This is the bamboo, and there's like 5
Elves
bamboos
love
in
this.
here. Yes, and then there's 3. So she has a total of 8. 8 being eternal. If you have the
infinity.
number 8, infinity, right?
Yeah.
Eternal, and she's got the health.
Oh, another bubble.
Another health, yeah. So she's got the health.
Is this? Let me see.
Yes.
That looks like
It looks like a jug, like a water jug, but what
What
it
kind of
is?
stone is that?
That's actually jade. It's actually jade. Yeah.
Jade comes from China, right?
Yes, exactly.
They talk about jade, all the different types of jades. We have Gnome Billy, who recommends different jades for
Right.
different things in one of their books written by the Nature Spirit. So that is one of their favorites. Is that a
Right.
pearl on here? Or?
Actually, yes, it is kind of like a pearl bead on there, and it's red to empower that, so it's and black, so it's grounded, and of course this jade for
So what do you do with this plant? Do you put it in a specific area
yes,
of the home?
and health, which is the center portion of your home. So that it's also put in a very location to maximize its potential. You can also put an 8 octagonal mirror underneath to just pump it up too.
You know all the secrets.
All
Okay.
the secrets. We want to maximize everything. And
That's right.
she actually coughed like 5 times and coughed nowhere. She was actually ready to go in the hospital. She was on a breathing machine,
Wow.
and her cough was so bad she couldn't even get any.
So how is this working? Is the plant doing something? Are you bringing
Yes.
in universal energy, or is it both?
It's
How does
both.
Feng Shui work?
Feng Shui, actually, I worked on her because I am a healer, so I worked on her and her chest for a little bit, and I had to send this plant, Charlie, to her. So Charlie initially did not want to go. Charlie was saying, I don't want to go, Tori, because she's really sick. I said, you must, because you'll be really blessed if you go. And so
Is the plant absorbing negative energy or putting out positive energy?
well, initially, that's a good question. Initially, it was drooping. So what happened, by the time, my client came, it's Shelley that came to pick up Charlie, it was pretty in bad shape. I mean, he was just, he didn't want to go.
He told you his name though.
Yeah.
So you've already connected with him.
Oh yeah, I already
and everything.
connected with him, and as I do, some of the plants will talk to me. So
Did he start getting sick before he knew?
of course, because he didn't want to leave me.
Oh.
And he knew Shelley was really sick, but when Shelley came, and she saw me touching his leaves, and the leaf just stood up, and she said, "Oh my gosh," because she looked and she said, "That's a sick plant," and I said, "Well, we'll make it better."
You can send healing energy to
Yes,
plants,
you can.
animals, and people. It's not just
Right.
people. You can do that too. And you know what? You can connect with the plants as well. It's all about just intuitively picking up messages,
Exactly.
and you can ask the name of the plant, see what you get that pops into your
Right.
mind. That's the name of the plant. You can't go wrong, right?
Absolutely, you're correct. The first 5 seconds that you get a name or any kind of a vision, it's usually correct. Go with that feeling.
And you can even see the aura around plants. Everything
Right.
really has an aura because everything is energy. And so you may notice a greenish aura around plants.
Yes.
And green is the color of health. So
Right.
this is one of, I did send one of these to Oprah in a huge gift basket.
Oh, it's wonderful.
And it was smaller. It was like in a little purse inside something else in a big gift basket, but I'm sure she got it, and
Oh, I'm sure
somebody's
she
enjoying it,
treasures
I'm sure. But
Yes.
now, what if the center of your house is a walkway? What do you do? The next
Well,
nearest area?
that's a good question. To rectify that particular challenge, I would put a chime. So you can hang a chime from your ceiling, and that would suffice that. The chimes would energize.
Instead of a plant.
Right, because if you have an empty walkway, which a lot of people do have a huge walkway, I did in one of my homes, and I just hung a little chime. Or you could put a crystal. A lot of
Bells from the
people put
fairies.
crystal, right. Chimes to bring in the positive energy. Fairies have a lot of positive energy, and also crystal. You can have I would suggest a round crystal ball with a red little ribbon attached to it.
Wow, and speaking of crystals, do you set up grids in your home like some
Yes.
people have in the 4 corners and one
Yes.
under their bed, and they
Right.
do all these geometric shapes to help them
Of
with healing and
course.
health and inspirational dreams? So
Yes,
that's part of Feng
definitely.
Shui?
It's part of Feng Shui.
I didn't know that. I thought it was all about plants. I know positioning. I know things are important,
Yes.
but I'm glad to hear about the crystals because the gnomes are the one that make the crystals, and
Oh,
so
that's
they
wonderful. You're right.
they love the
They
show.
all
They
come
are the
from
one that
nature.
make the rocks, the crystals. They're tied to the
Right.
earth. They're earth nature people. So what do we have here?
Okay, Okay, this is my little secret now.
Ooh,
this is the
another
first time
secret.
on television,
Okay.
and this is my psychic plant.
Does
see,
the
this was
does it
yeah.
have a name to it?
No, it doesn't have a name to it.
Okay.
That was a good question. It doesn't have a name to it, but this vase was Merlin-esque to me. So I was drawn to this wonderful vase, and then of course I had to have a vision on what should I put in it. And then of course I went down to my importers, and I saw this beautiful plant, which is, of course, you see the little braids on it.
So you didn't braid this yourself?
No, this was braided.
Okay.
So what happens intrinsically for me and energetic for me, that my gifts is braided all in one, and I tied this little gold thing to just pop that. You can put a red ribbon. I prefer gold.
Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause
gold
that
is one of my
resonates.
favorite colors. Gold and yellows.
Yes,
That's my
it
color.
resonates, right? It resonates with me also.
Yeah.
And so get the color that would resonate with you. Gold resonates with me, or red.
So it's
Those
all
are
about
power
bringing
colors.
all your gifts together.
Exactly.
And what
this
type of
a
plant
symbol.
is that?
This is a Taiwan bamboo. They call it Taiwan bamboo. So it's a little bit different than
Different
the rest
type,
of
another type of bamboo,
Yeah.
and this one is associated with psychicness.
Exactly. Because of the vase that I was blessed to be drawn to, this really is symbolic. And this is the first time on TV, everybody. So if you find something like this, get it, and it'll help you with your psychic
it's like
ability.
filled with marbles. Is there water in here as well?
There's
Yeah,
water,
there's
a little bit of water, and what happens, very good, because also too, you need to get iridescent little
Why
marbles.
is that?
Because this, of course, for the psychic clairvoyant, so you can get clear vision. So I put these iridescents, and that's my little psychic, secret that I'm.
Oh, we love it.
I'm
Some
doing
people
that
put them
too.
right on their third eye. They put
Yeah.
the crystals on their third eye
But
to
I
help
put
open
tons of this in here. So
Well, these look like iridescent ones
isn't
too.
that beautiful?
This is just fantastic.
I mean, I could have sold a dozen of
Do
these.
these need a lot of sunlight? Where can we put this in
No,
the house?
this is indoors.
Okay.
Indoors, and please, everybody, just use purified water, not chlorinated water, not
City
tap
water is chlorinated.
Yes, it's very chlorinated, and be careful. Even the bottled water, some of them have high chlorination. So
So
just
no
be
tap water. You want to put
no
bottled
tap
water in here.
Yeah, and these are a lot more sensitive than these other bamboo. Taiwan bamboo is a lot more sensitive, so you have to be really careful. This is at least 6 years old,
Wow.
so it's just.
But
just realized-
you always want to make sure there's water in here. You can't
Yes.
waterlog it.
No, you can't
Okay.
waterlog that.
And
Yeah.
what I do with bottled water is I take it a little step further, because
Oh,
the nature
great.
spirits have told us that there's a lot of not so many good chemicals when you buy bottled water,
Right.
because
Right.
bottled plastic is made out of petroleum products, and
Exactly.
it's now just coming out that is leaching into the water.
Exactly.
So,
under heat.
Hana water is one of the few ones that is still you can get in glass.
Oh, wonderful.
And what I like to do is, of
Right.
course, recycle the glass, because I use a
Yes.
lot of them here.
Good.
The next or is this an outdoor
Okay,
plant?
this is an outdoor plant. This is inspired by my grandfather in Maui. He had tons of these, and he had them actually circling his whole estate.
This
that
looks
he had.
very tropical,
It's
very
very
Hawaiian.
tropical. This is called a red tea leaf. This is really important, especially if you have psychic ability or very sensitive, to have something like this to guard in your front door. So I have this outside my front door because I have a little porch. It's very cute, and I have 2 of these. And they're originally from Hawaii, and you're now able to get some here. If you go to Home Depot or Lowe's, you might be able to be lucky and find some of these. They run maybe between
Is it, what's
30.
the name of it? Is there a name?
We call it the red tea leaf.
Okay, the red tea leaf.
Yeah,
It's
TI,
for
red tea leaf.
protection.
Protection.
It almost looks like some amethyst, which we know is very
Yes.
protective as well, that
Yes.
you can wear or place in your home.
Exactly.
And is it just psychic protection or general?
Just, to keep away negative energy, and I keep that because I do deal with a lot of reads at my home or in my office, and so I have 2 of these. They're kind of like my little guard dogs.
I was going to
in
say
the
your
front.
guard entrance,
Yes.
like your 2 lions or
Yes.
something like
And
that.
I'm from Hawaii, so I really, really resonate with this. And then, of course, if you really want to get very, very empower this, you would put river rocks, black river rocks. I don't have river rocks right now, but if you can get some black river rocks, to just layer it on top of the soil, that would be wonderful. And then, of course, I have
Your
the
gold.
little gold to empower that, because gold resonates with me. So you could put a gold ribbon, anything gold or
Gold color doesn't have to be real gold.
No, it doesn't have to be real gold.
Okay.
This is not real gold. So it's a little elasticized ribbon that I tie. Everything around me is gold. So
And speaking of this one again, where is the best place to place this?
that particular one, of course, because I'm a creative psychic and I've always wanted to
By the bed.
expand. In that particular, I put in my creativity section in my home.
Your craft area.
Yes, 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 because you want to
Okay.
keep all of the childlike. When we do readings as a psychic, some of you are very, very intuitive out there. You want to keep that childlike energy in you.
That's
You
what
wanna-
that's the nature spirits are all about. Is bringing out your
Right.
inner child, living in the present moment,
Exactly.
inspiring us. The pixies
Right.
are the ones that give us the inspiration. They say so.
Absolutely.
This would be in your
Absolutely.
craft area. It doesn't have to
Right.
be northwest, south. It's wherever your
It would-
creative area is, where you write, maybe your journal.
Yes, and what happens in my particular area and in the feng shui, you would grid your 9 areas, and we'll talk about it maybe in another segment, but there's 9 areas to every part of your home when you do feng shui. And then my area for creativity is as you enter your home, it's the middle part of your home to the right-hand side against the wall.
Oh, so that is the proper place.
That is the proper place to actually put something like this. Now, if you don't have an availability, if it's a bathroom or something like that, you can actually put it outside of that, and we can draw that in with mirrors. So there's a lot of tricks, that
You're
both
bringing,
are masters.
I've only heard such limited things. I know the left-hand corner of the house is the abundance corner, so
Right,
that's
the
where
far
you would
left.
place. Or
Yes.
which one? This is something that would
Well,
be inside that you could place.
Yeah, this one actually I would place at the very entry, because you want
Oh.
your fortune to be right there at the front door.
Bring the flow in.
And then that's your career. That's your career section too. So
Oh.
when you go to restaurants, Chinese restaurants, and they have this is right always at the entryway.
They usually have running water too.
Exactly, to make it flow.
Abundance.
Abundance flowing. Your career going and
And the
you know,
koi
the fortune.
ponds. And
Exactly.
They
absolutely.
know. Well, the nature spirits talk about that too. Now we have one more here. This is another outdoor.
Right, this is a very well-known outdoor plant called Nandina, that's a bamboo, and you would
Another
place
bamboo.
this in the front of your home, or possibly the front side of your home. Do not place it in the back of your home, because I had a wonderful, beautiful property that I had sold about a year ago, and made a lot of money, because the gentleman had put all of these in the back of the house. And that was a bad feng shui situation, so the money ran back in the back of the house. So the money ran out the back door.
Oh.
So you don't want your money running out the back door by using these plants in the back, but you want your money to come into the front door, so you put a bunch of these plants in your front door. And they turn a beautiful red during when it goes closer to the winter's time, fall and winter. These turn bright red and they have berries, so they look very beautiful.
So what's the idea of putting the left-hand corner of the house?
The far
back?
left, the inside, the
Is
far
it the
left.
back or just the left side?
Just the left side inside your home.
Oh, okay.
The left side inside your home. Okay, you would put your abundance.
And of course, love. Where's the love
The
section?
love is the opposite side to the far right, in the back
Okay.
to the far right. Relationship and love. That's your love corner.
All right, Tori, it has been so wonderful having you on the show.
Thank
I
you.
can't
It's
thank you
wonderful
enough for
being here.
bringing all these wonderful plants
you.
and learning so much about feng shui. We're
Yes.
going to have you back. I think we should do a Hawaiian show.
We got to do one.
Okay, well, thanks so much for watching the Christopher Valentine Show.
Thank you.